Hi everyone, this is Pickle Juice talking. Today I want to share with you a very simple trick, which you may have already heard about. I'm talking regarding um, to-do lists, basically time management. So what about that? Usually, we're always recommended to make like a schedule to follow every day, and well, as you know, it never really works. Also, it's the way we treat it. We treat this advice all the time because we always hear this from a millionaire or from a very successful person who has already achieved everything in life. And you kind of always feel this boundary. You feel this distance between him, an already successful person, and us, people who are just going to achieve everything. So it is different. Yes. What about this? Um, I'm just like you. I started with a schedule with everything timed, with perfect time windows every day, which included exercising, dinner, free time to use my phone, browse internet or something like that. Basically, just like everybody does. However, I faced one problem. I never could fit into these time windows. I never could. It's not because I've been procrastinating or lazy. It's because you never know what's gonna be tomorrow, and sometimes I could be late. I could be ill. I could feel tired or exhausted. I may need to go somewhere or help somebody. Yeah, it's just those things that just you cannot account for. So what's the problem about that? You just adapt, right? Just ignore and just include the time you already spent on the task you or on relaxing. But you know, we're human beings, yeah, right. And this stuff, when it doesn't fit, kind of throws us off, and we forget about it. We feel like no, it's no longer working. Whereas I forget about this to-do list. It's not fitting. Next time, you try again if it doesn't work again. So how to help yourself? Okay, I had the same struggle, and I've been struggling for a long time. I felt a lot of pressure, including education, sports. I had to achieve and do a lot of stuff. So what I decided to do is to experiment, is to try out different styles of how to approach such a problem as time management. So what I have ended up with, I have a few solutions to such a problem. How to make a schedule or a time management to-do list or something like that more suitable for you, and what some tricks to help yourself out. So okay, the first one is I feel like it's, I don't know, it's personally for me, but it's much better to have a to-do list on my paper. I have an entire copybook filled with to-do lists for every day. They have a date. They have all the tasks I need to do. I write it every evening before the next day, and I have the task set on. So why on paper, you may say? Well, the thing with to-do lists is that we have to cross out the task we have already completed, and you have already heard about it, because it helps you to visualize the success, right? So on the paper, you can hear the sound of the pencil. You can look at the task. You can write it down. You can make it feel like it's an actual thing. It's might be just personal for me. However, what I have also figured out, when the task is time sensitive and you have to do it for a certain amount of time, you don't count the amount of time you've been already completing the task for. For example, you've been working for 45 minutes and you just continue timing it until you get 1 hour. No, you want to set yourself a timer. You want to see how much time is left to complete the task. This helps your brain to see in the future and to see how you may have already, or when you may already finish the task. It sets your mind into a right tone and you start thinking in a proper way. For example, I always do 30 minutes of reading every day because it's always helpful with not just language but with the thought process, with the vocabulary. It helps to expand your knowledge. So what do? I don't just read for 30 minutes. For example, I start at 3:30 and I'm like, okay, I gotta end at 4, just at 4. No, I do it kind of differently. I set a timer for 30 minutes exactly, and I just started whenever I start reading. Just exactly. I just want to feel it like it's very precise, because when it is precise, our brain doesn't want to throw it off again, just like before with the time windows. So after all, it just works out well, and I always get to finish it. Finished reading every day, and and now it's just a habit. I cannot just not read a book less for 30 minutes. Okay, you may say, all right, I got it, but what if I just get lazy or start procrastinating if my schedule or to-do list is not doesn't have time windows in it? So what about that? Well, so what I would like to do is to put it in a way that you want to see all of the tasks are easy and equal. You want to make it look like that the morning routine task, for example, make your bed, open a window, or brush your teeth, is as simple as do your homework. You don't want to have like separate sections for exercises, study, or tasks you need to complete. You want to mix it up all together in one simple list where one doesn't exceed another. Well, how does it help? Because, well, if you would separate your task into very important daily stuff or non-important, like just I don't know, making yourself a breakfast, this might put your in your that concept might sit in your brain for a long time, which is not gonna be helpful for you, and you may always leave the hardest tasks, the last ones as the last ones, and never complete them at the end, which is very sad and it doesn't work. So what I do, I have extremely hard stuff like revising for my exams, which are coming very soon, and a simple 20-minute jog. And actually, I have my morning routine. I summarized all of the stuff I do in the morning, like hygiene, bed, window seal, and just simple stuff like that. Or I even include the trash. I have a task called do trash, as simple as it is, and it's close to such a huge task as revising for 1 hour. And it actually helps. Uh, so how does it help exactly? Well, as you finish a simple task as doing trash, and cross it out on the same list as you do, in which you have such a huge task, it gives you like a momentum. You feel like, okay, now I'm gonna go with this task, and this momentum helps you to start, and starting is the hardest part, honestly. All right, I guess that pretty much summarizes all of my tricks and hints. Again, I'm just a simple man. I'm no different from you and have the same troubles. Just try and start and with doing the to-do lists. Don't make it too crazy. Expect yourself, like account for your laziness, but try to challenge yourself at least a few times. And then as you get to complete an entire list, well, you'll feel an euphoria and it will be amazing. The next time you'll be even better and you will grow as a person. Thank you very much. It was Pickle Juice, and see you next time.